Hi and welcome to this month's episode of Quick Word, where we give you the headline features from our newsletter. This newsletter aims to connect and inform people that work with people about different health-related campaigns, events and resources in an uplifting and positive way. We acknowledge the traditional custodians of the lands that were never ceded, that we live, work and record upon. We pay our respects to elders past and present, and to those who may be visiting our website or listening to our podcasts today. My name is Jennifer Farinella, and I'll be talking you through what you will find in this month's Quick Word. Let's dive in. Quick Word starts with Q. This month's quote is, "Maintenance is harder than progress. Maintenance is more necessary than progress. Progress is intrinsically temporary, and you need to mentally budget for that fact." This quote's by Reinhard Engels, who is a software engineer at Harvard. This month's useful fact. Medical Cost Finder is a tool to find and understand costs for medical specialist services across Australia. The information is a guide only and should not be used as a quote or medical diagnosis. You can search for a procedure or service, browse by category, or enter an Medical Benefits Schedule (MBS) item number. You can explore typical fees and costs across Australia and view patient journeys. Find out more at medicalcostsfinder.health.gov.au. This month's Instagram highlight. The Youth Empowerment Tool is an online guide with sexual and reproductive health information, including answers to your bloodborne virus questions. Have you ever wondered if it could be HIV or hepatitis C? Find out more at caddyshackproject.com/BBV. Follow us on Instagram for more content like this. This month's campaigns and events. Say It Out Loud encourages LGBTQ+ communities to have healthy relationships, get help for unhealthy relationships, and support their friends. Although data is limited, available evidence indicates that lesbian, gay, bisexual, transgender, and queer people are just as likely as women in the general population to experience domestic and/or family violence. That's about 1 in 3 who have experienced it in a past or present relationship. Despite the prevalence of domestic family violence for LGBTQ+ people, these communities are less likely to find support services that meet their specific needs, so they are less likely to identify the occurrence of domestic family violence in their relationships and less likely to report it to the police or to seek support from services. Find out more at sayitoutloud.org.au. This month's Know Your Websites. The Ask for Health website provides trusted health information for young people under 25 in New South Wales, Australia. It's designed to help you to better understand key health topic areas for young people and the healthcare system in New South Wales. It aims to help young people gain the knowledge, skills, motivation and confidence to make decisions in everyday life concerning their healthcare. Ask for Health's vision is for all young people in New South Wales to have greater confidence in navigating the health system and their health by being equipped with the appropriate tools, education and resources. They aim to see a health system which is inclusive of all young people and communities, that acknowledges and respects their various needs, leading to positive experience with the health system. Find out more at askforhealth.org.au. This month's Who Are. Better Births Illawarra is a community advocacy group representing families of the Illawarra and Shoalhaven in Australia to improve maternity care and access to publicly funded birthing options. The Better Births Illawarra Executive Committee is made up of volunteers who believe strongly in women being at the centre of all birth and maternity services, and the need for this vision to be realised through strategic and community-led actions. 7 years ago, they were a couple of mums feeding their babies, sharing their positive birth experiences through the publicly funded midwifery group practice through Wollongong Hospital, where they were supported by one midwife throughout their entire pregnancy, birth and postpartum. They discovered after some research that not everyone could access gold standard care free of charge. They identified from their own experiences the huge gap in maternity care for local women, and they were not okay with that. Find out more at betterbirthsillawarra.org.au. This month's on the blog. Our final blog in 2023 featured Future Crunch, who are part of a global movement of scientists, artists, technologists and entrepreneurs who believe science and technology are creating a world that is more peaceful, transparent and abundant. Founded by political economist Dr. Angus Harvey and cancer scientist Tane Hunter in 2014, Future Crunch is a thought leadership brand consisting of a team of corporate speakers, workshop facilitators and experienced designers. They specialise in the creation and delivery of dynamic, uplifting, visually spectacular presentations that combine world-class research with inspiring stories of human progress. The blog was wordy, but it was worth it. In the deluge of events in 2023, good things still happened. Picking out key areas relevant to our work, this blog featured good news about transmission, reproduction, consent, human rights, and queer news. Read the whole blog at caddyshackproject.com. This month's resource. A Good Mind To brings together people who have some lived experience with mental ill health and gives them a microphone to say what they want to say. And it turns out they have a good mind to share some surprising and compelling stories. A Good Mind To is a winner of the Australian Podcast Awards in the Specialist Award category for an indie podcast selected by the judges from across all award categories that produces exceptional listening experiences for niche audiences and those underrepresented in other Australian media. A podcast from people who have a good mind to tell you authentic and surprising stories that just might give you something to think about when it comes to mental health and much more. Depending on what device you are on, you'll be directed to Apple Podcast, Spotify, Google Podcasts, or to a page where you can choose from many other platforms. This month's diary dates. For all our upcoming webinar dates, check our website where you can register for free and also complete free online modules like nitty-gritty, hepatitis B and C, because you care in your own time. You can read our monthly blog, find the map which shows you where to access free condoms at services who are part of the Condom Dispenser Project in the Illawarra Shoalhaven, and order a free bag of 144 condoms, now with lube, from PlaySafe, New South Wales Health, Australia. Thanks for listening to this episode of Caddyshack's Quick Word. We hope you learnt something, found a useful link, or can pass it on to a colleague, friend, or family member. You can find all the details on our homepage on the web at caddyshackproject.com. Follow us on Facebook and Instagram, or check out our On the Couch podcast series. Until next month, peace, love, and protection.